Hello, this is Clockwork321. There's one more addendum to the last video I made regarding browsers. So I found out why Fennec does not start properly, because the same thing can happen to Firefox 4, which is very unfortunate. When you start Firefox 4 or Fennec, it of course loads a profile. If that profile becomes corrupted or there is some sort of lock in place inside of the profile, it is unable to start and doesn't really give you any hint of that inside of the run log. And when you try to kill it, you might get a defunct or a zombie process, which is pretty lame. So I'm going to show you what Fennec looks like first. So this means that if you have to forcibly restart your console while you are in one of these browsers, you will have to do what I will show you after I show you Fennec. So I'm starting this after a fresh restart. Don't have too much battery left since I've been playing with it a little bit. So we have Fennec coming up. It's still loading its resources, but the dragging is of course made a lot better. So let's just try out some site that I currently own but have not really updated for a long time. It obviously has a very big bar for the navigation, which I don't think is necessarily needed. Its dragging is supreme compared to everything else. It looks like it is possible to extract the Flash plugin from the Firefox PND and insert into this one, but I'm not going to go and do a guide on that anytime soon. So I'm going to go and try Acid 3. So now it's going to try to run Acid 3. It's probably still parsing the JavaScript, which is why it's only that far. That, or it's completely dead now. Let's try restarting. Okay, well that doesn't really make me feel any better about this. So let's try something like YouTube to see how it looks. It seems to take a little bit longer to load pages, at least to prepare to load them. So like other mobile browsers, we do not have proper fixed elements that show up on the screen. I can show you something like that somewhere else, which I noticed on one of my iOS devices. So I'm just going to go to a beta page for my university. Did you not do it right? Okay, you did. Okay, so as you can see, stuff that is fixed, usually like some sort of banner that's on the bottom that's supposed to drag along or be some sort of bottom toolbar, does not properly move around, and now it's for some reason gone back. But okay, so we have of course settings. The settings are obviously simple and stuff like that, so you can have plugins apparently, and it's of course a beta program. So it looks like it renders stuff pretty much perfectly, other than I guess the acid tests. It looks, however, as if it might just be the Pandora screen, or it might actually be the image sources, but it looks like it simplifies the colors to some sort of 16-bit color instead of 24-bit color. I'm not sure what's up with that, but I guess now is to the time where, okay, what if Fennec or Firefox completely just stops working, does not start up anymore, or whatever? The downside to this method is that by doing so, you remove your passwords, your bookmarks, and every sort of history you've ever done on the browser, which means if you have stuff you want to show to others and it crashes, and then you have it bookmarked, well, it doesn't do any good for you if you forget it and the browser's dying. So you have to go to your card that it currently resides, in my case MMC BLK 0P1, and go to your Pandora app data directory, and as you see, I have several things in here. I have Firefox and Fennec over here. What you have to do is do rm dash rf, and then do like Fennec, the browser folder for the data. This forcibly removes it. However, you must restart after the program has crashed, because it will leave a zombie process which will leave a hook onto that folder, or some sort of blocking mechanism where you cannot actually restart. Secondly, and a correction from the previous video, is that the Jumanji that I have here at the very bottom that is a bit tannish in color is actually from Craig's App Store, not the repo. Z-Lab might put his up on the repo. The repo seems to be getting more popular, considering that we already have a PND store. I plan to do a future video demoing the PND store and Panorama, a few other random things. But that is it for now. So once you delete your folder, and then you should just be able to go to your network, go to the browser and start it. It will probably have to recreate the profile, as you can see over here with the light. Other than that, it should be perfectly fine for you to go on in life, but the crashing mechanisms are a bit iffy, it seems. Anyway, this is Call321 signing out.